Hi, this is Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles coming at you with another toy comparison. And this time we're taking a look at the Transformers The Last Knight Deluxe Class Barricade versus the Transformers 2007 movie Deluxe Class Barricade. So the first thing we're going to do is take a closer look at each one of them. So taking a look at robot mode, so pretty different here. So these are both deluxe classes, and the first thing you should notice is the deluxe class on the right, which is the 2007 movie Transformers, the first movie, is much larger figure. Now he is definitely shorter, but he's definitely a beefier looking figure as well. And you can definitely see just by looking at him, it's kind of got the, you can tell they're kind of supposed to be the same figure. It's just definitely the reimagining. And as far as just looking at him, I can't really tell you which one I think I like better. I'm probably more partial to this just because this is the Barricade we've had for much longer, and I haven't seen this the newer Barricade in the movie yet. But as far as the robot modes, I actually do like them both. They're definitely, they're similar, but they've definitely got their differences as well. And we'll kind of zoom into each section, but like I said, you can definitely see that one is definitely taller and skinnier, and one is like definitely beefier as well and shorter. Here you can see the head sculpt of the Last Knight version, so it's definitely a new reimagining of the head sculpt. And it looks really good. It's got that Decepticon logo on the front, it's got the double eyes, almost like a spider looking kind of thing, or a bug. It looks really cool. Looks really good. I love the hood scoops on the shoulder of the Mustang. It's definitely more of a cleaner, compact look. As we kind of look, you can kind of see the lights right here on the front. These are all painted on, so they're not, it's just kind of an after touch. And as we go over to the 2007 version, you can see the head sculpt is definitely a lot different, as well as the lights on the front are actually plastic, which I really like. And there's a lot more detailing as far as paintings on this guy, so you see like he's got the paint numbers and stuff. But he's definitely got a different look. I mean, this guy is definitely not as streamlined as the other one. Definitely a weirder looking, bulkier shoulders, but he did kind of look like that in the movies. The one thing I do like on this guy is it does have light piping on it, so he can have the red eyes if you have a light over the top, which is really cool. Another feature of this guy that the other one doesn't have, it's just based on something on the movie, is he does have that extra Decepticon. I don't remember the guy's name, but he does pop out. He's part of the grill in the front, and you can close him up after, and he looks kind of hollow in the center, but he does have that little Decepticon that opens up, which is a pretty cool feature to have that guy in there. And he does just fold back up, and you can stick him back in. So it's a nice accessory. I don't remember, this guy didn't have any rocket launchers or anything, but I mean, just that was like his one accessory that he did have. Taking a look at the shoulders, so they each kind of have that same look to it. This is just not as sharp and doesn't stick up as much. These actually stick up and actually kind of turn and rotate, as well as he's got, kind of like Bumblebee, he's got the windows in the back that stick up. But, fairly similar. They definitely kept with the, the similarities. The one thing with the hands is, he's actually got little hands that you can put stuff in. He comes with a gun. He comes with the baton, which I showed in the review for this guy, as well. He's got this cannon that does come off, so he can fit stuff in his hand. This guy's got some weird looking, you know, grip hands that kind of, he can close them up here. This little guy does close up here, so really crappy hands. Definitely more bulky on the arms as well. You can see this guy's got this huge door on the arms, and then we take a look at this guy. He's got a much more streamlined looking arm. Just very more bulk in his arms compared to the newer one. And then overall the color, so he is a blue, and then he is actually a black police car. This guy's navy blue, and you can see in the legs too, he's got the bulkier legs and he's got the much thinner legs on him, which is, you know, just overall with this character is much thinner looking character. As we go onto the back, you know, this guy's more of a, I guess I should call him, you know, like a shell former. You know, these don't touch, this doesn't fold up and doesn't go away. This guy, his roof of the car actually, you know, dissipated into the transformation a lot better. Now his arms, definitely not the case. His arms definitely have a ton of the bulk, and he's old and his joints are kind of loose, so he's kind of hard to stand. But he doesn't have the bulk in his back. It's just more in his arms. You can kind of see less bulk in the back, and then, you know, more bulk on the arms, and he's got more bulk on the back and less bulk on the arms. But I mean, I guess, you know, overall, you know, I do like both these robots. I don't know if I can really pick one as a winner in the robots section. I guess maybe if I'd have to say that for looks for me, I still like the classic original Transformers movie one. That's just a preference. I mean, he's definitely really cool. But I mean, as far as accessories, this guy comes with more accessories, which is really nice. He's got the gun, the baton, and I do like, you know, he's got, just like I showed in the review, he's got the protect and serve printed backwards on his hand like brass knuckles, so he can brand somebody if he punches them. I really like that. I love that touch in the design of the character. But like I said, you know, much smaller figure as well. But let's get him transformed and take a look at the cars. Alright, so taking a look at alt mode. Both really nice versions of the Mustang. So I would say they do look a little different. This one looks a little beefier, this one not so much. That's just because it's just the evolution of the Mustang. When this movie came out, this is the style Mustang they had. Now he has a saline Mustang, they actually have a little logo on the back. But I mean, this newer style Mustang, that's kind of what we're seeing produced now. And they look fantastic. They're very similar. I mean, when you look at the different things, you compare them. I mean, they're very, very similar. These are both fantastic. Now this one does have it where you can attach the like the missile grenade launcher on the back. But for most of this comparison, I'm going to take that off. So that's just to show you that that can go on there. But I mean, looking at the sides, so we take a look at this side. So you see that's got the Decepticon logo with the police, the Punish and Enslave all on there. I mean, everything looks fantastic on this guy. I mean, nice wheels, nice looking lights for the police car. I mean, everything looks really nice. And as we go over here, just a little different. So it just says police real big painted on there, and it's got a nice Decepticon police logo on there, which is a little different than the other one, and still got the Punish to Enslave. I mean, nice wheels. Everything looks fantastic. It's just more bright when it comes to the red and the blue. But I mean, really, really nice. Now, obviously, everywhere on this, there's probably more painting on this. It's got the car number, the police. There's just more writing on this than this one. It's just, but you see, we kind of see that as the newer toys progress. There's just less and less. Coming to the front, they both look awesome. You know, this one kind of has hood scoops, but they're sculpted in. This actually has hood scoops. You can actually, you know, there's actually holes. It's got the lights in the front with the grill. You know, newer style Mustang compared to the older style, so that's why they look different. These lights are painted, but these lights are actually a plastic, which I kind of prefer on this. And then this one does have a gimmick where he can still pull out that Decepticon like I showed in the robot mode. It can come out in this mode as well, really easy. So really, really nice. As we go on to the back, same thing. You got a nice, both nice looking cars. This paint is obviously a little brighter than this one, but they both have the little exhaust molded, and this one actually does say Saline Mustang on the back, so it looks nice. There's a, you know, a plate molded in there, but there's nothing written on there, but you can kind of see. It looks really nice. And the tops of the cars, they both look really nice. The one where this has the edges, this actually has the translucent glass, which I like, on all the windows, and then this one has them on everywhere except for here. This is actually just plastic, which is kind of unfortunate, but really nice. I definitely like the way they look. You know, some people don't like that you can see the glass in there, but I mean, it looks cool during the robot mode to have this glass, so I definitely enjoy that for both these cars. Coming on the bottom, that's kind of where you kind of see a little bit of differences. So we come to this guy. As far as the transformation, you kind of see the robot's almost all there. I just kind of fold it up a little bit. There's a lot of space. I mean, I could stick my whole thumb in here, which is kind of unfortunate. And then as we come to this guy is a solid piece. When I think Transformer, this is what I think. Now, there is some space in there, but they kind of hide it a little better. It's in the inside, so it actually looks like the interior of a car, so it looks more normal. A lot of the transformation on this guy is shoved up in the windows. You can see that. So, but like I said, there is a ton. Like I can shove my finger all the way in to the center of the car, which is just a little bit unfortunate. I mean, as far as the transformations go, I probably prefer this one as far as the transformation. It's just, I like it a little better. I like the way that it looks. It feels more solid than this one. This car is bigger than this guy, but, you know, overall the robot mode is bigger. So really, really nice, though. As far as size comparison is concerned, you know, this is the Voyager Last Night Optimus Prime, and here we have the Deluxe Last Night Barricade, and then this is the 2007 Barricade. Obviously, you look at these guys, you know, that's not into scale at all, no matter which car you use. Obviously, this is way too big of cars to go in there. But if we pull out a leader class, this is the leader class from Age of Extinction, and you kind of put the Mustangs next to it, it does fit a little better. This is a little bit of a smaller truck compared to some of the other Optimuses we've gotten, but these do fit a little better with a leader class as far as to scale. But like I said, I really do enjoy Barricade as a character. I love Mustangs, so, you know, having this character is awesome. I'm glad they're bringing him back. It's just this, you know, to what capacity, but we'll have to see. So final impressions of the Deluxe class Barricades. I do like both the robot modes. They are definitely, you know, different, but they're, you know, kind of similar, and I do enjoy them. The one on the left, the Last Night, is definitely a bulkier, shorter figure, and the original 2007 movie is definitely a thinner, taller figure. I like, probably, you know, you can see the lights are actually in plastic. I like, you know, that he has the flip-up doors, kind of like how Bumblebee was. They were kind of similar. His hands kind of suck, so I don't like that. And I do like that he has that feature where he can flip out that Decepticon, which is really cool. And then, you know, same thing in the vehicle mode. He's got more paint on the car. I definitely like that. There's more logos and everything's painted a lot differently, and I like that. Color-wise, you know, I really have no preference. I don't really care that one's black and one's blue. It doesn't really matter. You know, both the car modes look great. I love their alt modes. They look really good. This guy definitely is more compact in his transformation, which some people might like for, you know, the actual collectors and the people that really enjoy the transformations. He's definitely a little bit easier, a little, you know, left open, lots of extra spaces in there, but, you know, more accessories. He's a newer version. We'll have to wait to kind of see him in the movie. But, you know, both really good versions of Barricade. I wish they would maybe make a Voyager class of him, so we could have one of those for the new movie, but we'll have to see. But, you know, two great figures, and once again, this has been Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles. Any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys next time.